Welcome to Yoga Bliss, and I'm Shelly. Join me laying on your mat. You can use a blanket here and just get comfortable. Find yourself connected to the mat. You can bend the knees, bring the hands to your heart, and breathe a big, expansive breath that comes into the heart center. And soften on the exhale. Welcome to this Just Be practice for beginners as we breathe breath that expands through the nose, filling up the lungs and the rib cages. Exhale, soften. Allow your humanness if you need to wiggle, maybe tension, tight the jaw. Exhale, unclench the jaw. Breathe love in for yourself. Exhale as you just be with love, filling up the space around you. Inhale, both knees, bent knees up to your chest. And you can begin by joining me in small circles or big or medium circles. And as you circle the knees, allowing a gentle massage on the lower back on the earth. Just checking into those hips and that low back as you inhale. Exhale, you can rock side to side and really tune in, my lovely, to the feet here and rolling out the ankles. Exhale, the right leg long while the left leg is hugging up to the body, my beautiful soul sisters. And check into that ball and socket joint in that hip. You can really roll out circles with the hip and the ankle here. And using that hand on the same side to just find a movement that feels good. If it feels good, you can reach towards the top of the shin and the ankle for a half of a happy baby and roll out the toes and the ankles here and release that right foot on the earth, bent towards the booty for a laying figure four, crossing the midsection here with the outside of the ankle on the top of the opposite thigh. Breathing a beautiful breath in. You can reach and thread through the hole in the opposite side of the straight leg, and you can bend in here and just get a deeper stretch. Really check in. You can bind the fingers together, interlacing the fingers together and rock side to side. You can also have the option to extend the heel and roll out those ankles once again. Really check into the toes here, expand, get that lovely stretch that feels so good as you allow yourself to just be, to show up and check into your body. What's happening in your hips today? Our hips hold our emotional state, our relationship health, and our creativity. And when it's feeling tight and tense in these areas, it's no wonder that maybe it's time to do some work in our emotional health, my lovely. You can inhale, bringing the chin towards the heart and get a little bit of a deeper stretch here. And really just tapping into that edge, that space between too much and not enough in your body. And if there's a space that feels a little tense or tight, just linger there. Really breathe the breath in, then exhale that heel onto the earth. On figure four, both feet are on the mat. So that foot that was just bent is going to stretch long onto the mat, and you're going to bend it and hug the opposite leg towards the same sided armpit. And check in once again to the hip joint, making small to medium to large circles, or even just making a little C shape and just really digging into those tight or tense spaces. You can invite rolling out the ankle. You can create more Shakti, which is our feminine nature energy from the earth, by opening up the toes here, breathing that breath in. Exhale. Now we're coming for that figure, not quite figure four, that's coming up next, but you can reach for the ankle here and the shin. And this is kind of a modified half happy baby, if you ever heard this in your beginners class. And remember, yoga is a practice. It's not a perfect, and showing up exactly as you are is how you need to be, my lovely. Now bending that long leg, bringing that heel towards the fingertips. Here's our figure four, across the midline of the body. You can lengthen the arms long here and just breathe a breath in as you stretch into the hips. Exhale. Notice if one side feels tighter or if one side feels better, and just be with what is without judging yourself. So you can thread through that inner hole between the outside leg and the hip, and then the outside of the leg that's lengthened long. You can bind the fingers together, shoelace the fingers together is a term we use in yoga. Behind the thigh, a deeper stretch is going to be on the top of the shin bone. And check into those ankles. That ankle, once again, rolling out that ankle, awakening that Shakti, that feminine nature energy. You can draw the heel up to the sky. And here, my lovelies, we're still engaging the core. So really just activate the muscles in the tummy. Really get that lovely stretch in the back of the glute, the back of the hamstring, the thigh. Just check in again, find that edge. With breath that expands in, exhales out, you can draw the chin up to the chest or exhale down. Relax that sole of the foot on the earth, uncross the midsection. Both feet are reaching down to the earth as the fingertips reach down. Inhale, this is a bridge pose. So you squeeze through the booty and the pelvic wall. That's that space between the vagina and the anus, through the pelvic wall, hugging, squeezing the glute booty muscles up. And it also gives you this lovely back bend. Exhale down to the earth. Wiggle, waggle your hips. Inhale, hold and squeeze a breath. Get that lovely back bend. Give yourself a beautiful smile, my lovely, because you're showing up for yourself. Holding, exhale, release down to the earth. Here, windshield wiping the knees from side to side. This is a lovely stretch on the lower back. And so just more activate here as you go side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. And if I ever say inhale when you're exhaling, don't even think about it twice. Just let your breath expand. And from here, you can just pause on one side. The arms can stay down. And check in if your lower back is feeling a little twingy. Just keep activating side to side. Or if it feels good to be a little bit more still, find stillness as you breathe into the hips and the lower back. Exhale to center, and then windshield wipe a little activeness in yoga, and then go to the opposite side and just tune in wherever it feels good on your neck, on your back, without judgment. Let your body be where it is, because every day is a new day in this incredible body, mind, and spirit. And it's okay, my lovely lights, to be where you are. Coming back to center, lengthening one leg long, lengthening another leg long, coming for our Savasana, our final pose of surrender, with one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and cueing to relax feet and toes, relaxing ankles, relax calves and shins, softening knees and bends of the knees, melting and finding a soft and a subtleness in the thighs and the glute and the booty muscles, letting go at the pelvic wall, softening through the navel, allowing each spine, each vertebrae on the spine to melt into the earth, softening through the heart and lungs with an expansive breath that comes up, relaxing arms, wrists, and fingers, relaxing throat and jaw, relaxing through the back of the ears, allowing a heaviness to overcome the eyelids, softening through the third eye, the space of intuition, and relaxing each hair follicle. And my lovely, we're going to take the next minute to just be with what is. Come to your breath, allow a little stillness here, and I will call you out when it is time. Coming back into the body, wiggling the toes, toes, wiggling the fingers and wrist, stretching the arms and toes long like an arrow, finding length in the body. Inhaling, hugging the knees to the chest for a moment and rolling to a side, allowing the underarm to be a pillow, and that top arm comes and hugs yourself and whispering, I love you. I love you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I accept you just the way you are. With that top arm as a kickstand, with your eyes closed, test your center of gravity. Meet me in a seated position, however that looks best for you to sit. Bring the palms, kissing palms, to a namaste mudra, and acknowledging yourself showing up and just being exactly as you are, showing up for a healthier mind, a body, and a spirit, and truly acknowledging that love and that light that resides within you. Namaste, my beautiful soul sisters. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I love you so much. I will be back here very soon with you next time.